Eli. Congrats on Ice Cream Man. I thought this movie was a blast, and there's actually no death in this film until about 18 minutes in, and that feels like a slow build in this modern ADHD era that we're in. So many films feel like they have to start with a kill right off the bat. You really make up for it. There's a brutal montage that then happens once we get the ball rolling. Can you speak to having that trust in the audience and then just unleashing all havoc once it happens?
Yeah, well, I trust the audience is there to have a good time and watch the story. And the thing is, once the kids turn, it's just survival. That's it. But to me, I watch The Birds. The Birds is the greatest. It's the masterpiece where it's all these little micro dramas of like this one, and then this past relationship, and Melanie Daniels is coming to town. She meets Rod, and then the birds show up, and it's like none of it matters. All bets are off. And I love those movies, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Philip Kaufman's, where once the turn happens, but you got to set up the dynamics. Like I love where there's kids that don't really know each other, don't like each other, aren't really friends, and then all of a sudden they have to band together to figure out what's going on. So to set that up, there's not a lot of real estate, and everybody knows with me that something's coming, and you basically want to hold back until you can tease the audience just enough that when you deliver it, they're like almost regretting having seen the movie. I want people to go, what have I gotten myself into? Like when you get on that roller coaster and you're like, this is fun. You wait for an hour in line, then you sit there and it goes, you're like, wait, I want to get off. I want that feeling. And then it starts and it just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. It's completely relentless. And I think it's more gore than I've ever put in a movie, certainly more than a few of my movies combined.
I think so too. There's one kill with an ice cream scooper that is just so disgusting. You just go all out in this film, similar to how you did in Thanksgiving. And you started your career really pushing boundaries with stuff like Hostel. How's it been going back to that attitude, but now with everything you've learned, being in the industry for decades?
It's great. It was very freeing. It's funny. I looked at this list of movies. Look up what movies were released in 1999. Go in 1999 and look at it. It's so depressing because it's like Eyes Wide Shut, Magnolia, Sixth Sense. It's like one masterpiece after another that were all just in Fight Club, all in 1 year. And now it's like The Odyssey and like a couple others, So I missed it. Like my ambition back then was to make studio movies. And then having been through that process where every time I pitch a horror idea, they go, "Ooh, you can't do that. That's too much," or "You got to take that out. We won't release it." There's always someone along the way going, "You got to pull that. Just cut that a little. It's too much. It's got to work for mainstream audiences." And then you see Terrifier 3, and you're like, "No, this is what the audience is now. Like the audience is always ahead of the curve of the studios." And Damien Leone did a brilliant job with his team and released this movie and made it a hit. So now theaters are not afraid to play unrated movies. So I thought this is the time to do it. I know how to pull this movie off, and I want to get back to my roots, back to Cabin Fever and Hostel that felt like dangerous movies. They felt like Green Inferno, like completely unhinged. Like you can't believe what you're watching. Like it seems like a lunatic made this movie. I think that this is going to be, in the summer of horror and the big Sunday, I want Ice Cream Man to be the cherry on top because it's so different from the other stuff. I want people to go, "I've never seen anything like this." It's like a Pee-wee's Playhouse episode on crack with blood.
That's an incredible quote. There's some really little kids you have committing the just atrocities in this film. How is it directing them to, strangle people and do all these wild kills
It
while
was
also
wild.
making the set was fun for them?
It was fun. I mean, look, we were very clear with the parents as to what we were doing. And like the little kid Cole who holds the principal's head this kid is the biggest horror fan. He watched Thanksgiving. He's seen every episode of Walking Dead. These kids are savvy. I mean, these kids, they're like 6 years old, but they have Art Crispy's backpacks. Like they know what this stuff is. So we told everyone what it is. So anyone that didn't want to be there wasn't. And the parents are younger than me and they're all horror fans too. So they loved it. So like, for example, we have a scene where I wanted to remember the game Operation. I was like, what if, our kids that haven't eaten the ice cream are running around the corner and the kids are playing Operation for real on a dead janitor. And so I had this kid, a girl with forceps, pulling out the intestines, and she's like, "It's really sticky." And I go, "Oh, no problem. We'll get someone else." She goes, No. I'll do it. I'll do it. And she kept looking at the camera, and she's 6 years old. And I go, "No, you just keep looking at the intestines." And her mom is the monitor because the parents have to have visual eye contact. And she's like, and because the other moms are going, "My daughter will do it. My kid will do it. They all want their kid on screen." I'm like, No, we got it. And she said, her father's a chef. He's Italian. And I go, okay. And I go, so I heard your daddy's a chef. She goes, yeah. I go, what if you just pretend this is Friday night and this is your dad's spaghetti and it's just pulled it out of the, out of the pot. And she goes, okay, next take. I mean, it's just relating it. And I'm like, great, we got it. Let's go home. So just making it fun for the kids. Like, who wants to do a blood angel? Me, I'll do it. Okay, it's going to be sticky. I don't care. Kids don't care about being sticky. And the kids are like, sir, may I have more blood, please? Do you want me to have, I go, would you like more blood? You go, yes, please. It's like Oliver Twist. So everybody, the kids all got it. They got it like way, way more than the adults did. We had so much fun. But the other thing is they're kids. So like you're doing a scene where there's 100 children lined up in makeup, doing this kidpocalypse for real. And like the kids are lined up to get the ice cream from the ice cream man. And you got to break them every 45 minutes by law. So it's 40 minutes, 42 minutes to get them in position. You have 2 or 3 minutes to get the take. And we're rolling the camera and a bee comes along. And the kids are like, a bee! That's it. The kids all ran. The bee is now directing your movie. So it's like, it's just hilarious. I was a camp counselor for many summers. So I love like gangs of kids. I'm really good at wrangling them. I never yell on set. I keep it fun. I keep it light. And the kids, they all went for it. And I asked the kids, I go, do you want me to direct you like children or adults? Because like, no, talk to us like an adult. Don't talk to us like kids. I go, okay, so here's what we're doing. And they really responded.